Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another LeetCode question using Python. So this is an easy question, valid palindrome number 125. So let's start off with reading the prompt and then going into the solution and code. So given a string s, determine if it is a palindrome considering only alphanumeric characters and ignoring cases. So basically what we have here is our input, a man, a plan, a canal, Panama. So we're gonna only consider alphanumeric. So that's all we want is alphanumeric, either a number or a letter. Um, so we're gonna ignore these as well. So this right here shows that it needs to be all lowercase, and it needs to basically be only alphanumeric characters. So we have race a car, it's going to be false. Race a car is not a palindrome. Okay, so I am going to start off with the first thing we need to do for this problem is kind of an interesting thing that I actually had to look up to see how to do this because we need to not use, considering only alphanumeric characters and ignoring cases. So we're going to have to use a filter method, which filters the given sequence with the help of a function, and it tests if each element in the sequence to be true or not. I'll talk a little more about that after. So, and then we need to make it lowercase as well, and we need to check if it's all alphanumeric. So it's going to return true if all characters in the string are alphanumeric, either alphabets or numbers. If not, it returns false. So we have our string here. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a bit smaller. Then I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. All right. So we have our string here, and this is we're going to join it. And then we're going to have to filter. So this is the test. This is to test to see if the function is true or not. And then we have our string, right, is alphanumeric. So that right there is going to return true if all the characters in the string are a letter or a number. It takes care of that. And then we're going to basically go like this, so the string. And then we have to make it lowercase. All right, so let's print out S and let's see what we get. Print out our string here. Oops, I forgot the dot join. All right. So it makes it all lowercase. Awesome. So that's what we need, right? So I have race car here. That's going to be our test case. So I'm going to put that our string oops, is going to be, why is this not going down? Is going to be equal to, just so you know, it's race car. Just going to comment that out. All right. So what should we do next? So the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to basically have to check if it is a palindrome. So a palindrome would have to be whichever way it's spelled. Forward is the same way you can spell it backwards. So like race car will be one, right? R-A-C-E, R-A-C-E, race car, right? So that's what that is. So let's start off with, we're going to have to use pointers. So this is going to be, we have to use 2 pointers. So left, which is going to be 0. So right now we started off like this. Let me show you how we started off. We started off like this, but this, filtered it out, make sure there's only letters in there, and then it made it lower case. All right, we have left, and then we're going to need a right pointer. And this is going to equal the length of our string minus 1. So let's go back to showing race car here. So we have race car and our left, and then it's going to start right here. And then our right is going to start right here. The length of S minus 1. All right. Since this is these are, this is 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The length of S minus 1, because we have to keep our indexes. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this starts off at 0 and 6, right? 0 and 6. And then we're going to do here, right? We have that. So it's 0 and 6. And then we're going to want to do is we're going to have to do a while loop. So a while loop is basically going to allow us to go from 6, 1, 5, and then 4, 2, and 3. So let me space this out. So left is left and right pointer, 6. Let's just space these out so you can really see what's going on here. All right, so 1, 0, 1. Go down here. Right, 6. We have 5. Right, it's going to be 1. It's going to be 2, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's what we have there. All right. So just to kind of see what's going on, whether those pointers are starting. And to allow this to happen, we need to do a while loop. So while the left is less than or equal to the right, right? Because we don't want to go past. We don't want to go past these, right? We want to basically, we don't want to go past those because we don't want them to overlap. Because we're checking to see if this letter character here in the string is the same as this one, if this one is the same as this one is the same as this one, and so on, right? So we do not want them to overlap. So we're going to say if our string at the left pointer, right here, does not equal the string at the right pointer, that's going to just automatically return false because it's not going to be a valid palindrome. Else, so if that isn't true, right, or if else statement, we're going to want to increase our left pointer by 1 and decrease our right pointer by 1. So left is going to be minus equals 1. I'm sorry, plus equals 1. And our right is going to be minus equals 1. And our right, minus equals 1. Okay, so we have that. Make it a little closer. All right. And then if that basically we get out of our while loop and we're going to return true. All right. So let's go over this again. So we have race car as our string input. We have to filter it out, right? It's going to say if the sequence is true or not. Then we have to check if it's alphanumeric, right? Our string is alphanumeric, and if so, then we want to make it lowercase. So that gives us race car. And then we need a pointer at 0 and a pointer at the end of our string. So here's our left and here's our right. So then 0 and 6, left and right. If, say, our string at left, say it's here or wherever it's at, does not equal right, then we return it false. And it's saying it's not a valid palindrome. If not, else, then we want to, so if these right here, so if these are the same, right, at 0 and 6, great. So now let's move on. Our left will increment 1, and our right is going to decrease by 1. Awesome. So that's checking that. And okay, that's true as well. And then it continues to go the next iterations until they meet in the middle. And if it's true, they return true. So let's run our code. And there you go. Race car, our output is true. Now let me submit and see what we get. Awesome. Runtime is 44 milliseconds faster than 74.27 of the Python online submissions. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to help out in any way. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please leave a comment.